Jamile Johnson thought he beat charges stemming from an April 2017 home invasion in Barrie, when police said two men forced their way into this Gun Street home and a 60-year-old man was shot. However, following an appeal, the judgment was overturned and the prosecution resumed its case. Johnson was convicted for his role in the break-and-enter, pleading guilty to intent to commit an indictable offense and robbery with a weapon in November. Johnson, the court heard today during his sentencing hearing, was not the gunman in the failed robbery that day, but took the phone away from a woman who tried to call 911 during the break-in. Originally charged with attempted murder, Johnson was arrested in 2018 and acquitted in 2021 when a judge found the Crown did not prove Johnson's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The gunman in the case was never arrested. The Crown has requested Johnson be sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. He's been in custody since August 1st of last year. That's when Johnson was one of 3 men arrested by York Regional Police following a carjacking July 30th at Markville Mall in Markham that was caught on camera.
People in the trees here.
Police released this video of a dramatic pursuit of the suspects that ensued with police using thermal imaging cameras. Police said Johnson was involved in the carjacking and arrested the following day in a stolen Nissan. The Crown telling the court Johnson acknowledged these facts as part of allegations before the courts in Newmarket. Today, the Crown read victim impact statements in Johnson's sentencing hearing for the home invasion. The man shot that day, who was a jeweler, described the physical and psychological pain he endured, saying he's been in constant fear for his safety. He said being shot in his lower abdomen caused kidney and bladder damage. His lawyer, Alison Craig, said Johnson never stood a chance from the day he was born, with alcohol and cocaine in his system, taken away from his abusive mother at birth and later abandoned at a shelter at the age of 4. He addressed the court apologizing for what he called cowardly, foolish, and stupid behavior that caused his victims pain, suffering, and trauma, telling the court his children are his life. "I do not want my kids to go through what I went through, and I want to break the cycle," saying, "I want no part in criminal activity. Being incarcerated has been hell on earth." Johnson returns to court next week to address his matters in Newmarket. Sentencing in this case is scheduled for late August. Mike Arsleedy, CTV News, Barrie.